because a lot of niggas be trying to doubt me. A lot of niggas don't even wanna fuck with me, but fucks with me. You hear me? Cause my shit is good. You know what I'm saying?
Give it up for Cardi B.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. And that was a year ago.
Right.
When she first got signed. And 1 year later, she's broken records on charts, Billboard, radio, streaming, TV, YouTube. Her album went gold in the first day, which is unheard of.
Shoof.
Invasion of privacy. You see her overwhelming the world with her charm, and you understand, you witnessing her work ethic, because I've seen this woman work, it seemed like 20 hours a day for the past, feels like year almost, and she's pregnant, expected to have a child who's going to be born to be famous. The one and only Cardi B, ladies and gentlemen. Cardi, what's up, man? I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired looking at you right now, man.
Nah, today I'm tired. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah.
I'm tired today.
Yeah, I can see. How you dealing? How you coping? What you doing? You drinking green juice?
No.
You don't know about the green juice gang?
Yeah, but the green juice make me.
Oh, okay. Make you
Number two.
green poop. Green juice. Yeah.
That's good for you.
Nobody tells you that though.
What?
That it makes you poop.
They don't warn you.
Well, you know, the poop is actually a good thing. You know. That's what it sounds like when you.
She don't believe you.
That's a poop noise? Oh, you don't believe me? Nah, man. I'm a green juice drinker. You know, it keeps you regular. You know.
It's an interesting conversation.
I don't know how we got on poop. I don't want to go there with you, Cardi. I really don't want to go there with you. But how you been?
I've been so busy. I've been so overwhelmed with so many things, but I'm feeling a little better.
Okay.
Little by little, it's just a little better. You know, I put the album out, and it's just like, it feels so good to put it out. It feels so crazy that I'm getting so much support from so many people, especially artists, the DJs all around, my fans, and thank God, because the week or 2 weeks before I put my album out, people was just giving me hell, putting pressure on me, and that's something that I don't like, and that's something that I never asked for. I never thought that it was such a big deal to put an album out. You know what I'm saying? It's just because I put mixtapes out before, and it's like, yeah, I'm putting these mixtapes out. Then all the albums and stuff.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think a lot of the reason, at least from my perspective, why a lot of the DJs and some of the people been in the game for so long, what I like about it is I could tell you really put your mind into your lyrics, you know, and it's not. Heather B and I both have written albums before in the early days. Cardi, I don't know if you know my work. I was popping back in the day in Northern California. You may not have heard it. Maybe that got by you, Cardi. Maybe you didn't hear my music. But it's not easy writing an album. Right. Especially the first one. So when you're under that kind of pressure, you got to put your thoughts together to create verses, and they got to make sense in that whole nine. How often were you writing? Like, was your writing process all day?
It is an all-day thing, and it is an all-day thing. And then on top of that, I be feeling like certain things that it sound hot. I always need an opinion from people. That's why I have people around me, like a team around me. They're like, does this make sense? And it's like, that don't sound too hot. It doesn't make sense. Or it's just like, oh, yeah, what you wrote is good, but you're not even flowing right on the song, because it's really all about flowing too. You gotta flow right on the song. You gotta make sure that you fit the words right. Sometimes you just be so thirsty to fit something in, and it's just like, it sounds a little awkward.
Yeah.
Take that word off. Take it out.
Yeah.
And it's not, to me, it's not easy writing, because this has been the hardest thing ever. It's not easy writing, and it's not even easy to focus on a song, because the type of pressure that everybody has put on me. Like, at first, when I was doing music, it was fun, and I was so eager to get in the studio all the time. Now it's just like I don't know, I get like anxiety when I go to the studio because everybody's just expecting some crazy, amazing magic from me. And it's just like, I want to give y'all what I thought what I like at the time. I don't want pressure. Stop expecting that everything is going to be a number one. Stop every song that I make comparing me to another person. Stop doing that. Like, it really has become a job. And I don't like that. I don't like to feel like I'm
obligated
and having a hard time at work. Like, I used to be a dancer. I was having a good time. Like, I was having a good time. It didn't even sometimes feel like work until you're not making money.
That's a big key, essential part of it all, right?
And then it's just like, when I was putting music out, it's just like, I was just having such a good time. Like, woo, put it out. I hope it gets on the radio. Now it's just like, pressure. Like, she might be a one-hit wonder. Or like, remember how female artists used to be back in the days? I don't care. Don't compare me to nobody. I'm not nobody. Not nobody. This is a new age. This is a new thing. And I just don't care for none of that.
Yeah. You know, there are a lot of people who would beg to be in this same position, you know, but I think with you're a very unique case. And you in my opinion, now that this album is out, once your child is born, you know, that same kind of pressure you may not feel. But it's all due to your success, you know. And on the flip side of it, I see a lot of little girls who emulate and idolize Cardi B. You know, they don't see the pressure. They just see the work. You know, they see the results of the work. And all of us are celebrating the result of the work. Yeah. And it's interesting to hear this insight that you're giving us. But know that we in your corner, though. You know, people genuinely like you, genuinely love you, can relate to that story, you know.
And that's a fact, though. Like, that's facts. Like, everybody just see the success. Everybody see, the Bodak Yellows, this. Ain't nobody saw me going to all these radio stations. Ain't nobody saw me getting denied for things. I got offered like deals from labels. Yeah, like 50,000 record deals. Like, what? I'm making that shit in a month just doing shows. Hey, everybody, I'm here. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw every time I was going state to state, I'm going to these radio stations. I'm shaking hands. I'm kissing babies. Like, I was investing money in my own music. And there was a lot of things, a lot of times I was like, I don't want to do this. I really don't want to do this. It's very discouraging. And I feel like I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my money. And a lot of times I just didn't quit because there was some people that was listening to my music. So people just don't see that. They just said, a lot of people say, oh, it was easy for her because she was on Love and Hip Hop. And it's like, that actually kind of make it harder for me because a lot of people don't take people that's on reality TV show serious.
Yeah.
So don't say that was easier for me. Oh, you had a platform on Instagram. You had mad followers. Yeah, but I'm a funny personality. It's hard to take funny personalities serious. So don't try to like look for excuses for my success. Don't look for it. I just really bust my ass in this, improve myself. Did a lot of free stuff.
Yep.
I did a lot of free shows for a lot of radios. I went to some place in North Carolina there. I'm like, oh my God. I'm telling you, it looked like a plantation. And I went and I did it for free. But wherever that place was at, I know they appreciate it. And they're going to remember that forever.
Cardi B, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? Hold up, man. Let me get you in a good mood. I've seen this happening everywhere. You know, I'm really happy for you, and I'm happy for you and Seth and the baby. You know, I'm a father, so I know what it's like to have a child.
Is that food? Because I'm hungry.
You know, it ain't food, but damn it, you know, we could get you some food, but I did get you a gift here right here. All right, it's from Sirius XM, the whole team, man. You know, hopefully that make you feel better, about, the way you're feeling right now and the exhaust, because that'll wear off eventually. You're going to get some rest and you gaining control over it all, and you're the boss. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, matter of fact,
everybody.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, man. The whole crew got you a gift, Cardi. Come on, man. Everybody got you a gift, man. Sirius XM.
Well, damn.
Yes, man.
This one is heavy.
Yeah.
This one feels like diapers.
Yeah. Here you go, man. Hopefully that, because your rags to riches story to many people. Your independence and what you've done from the time you left your parents' house, and even your way to reinvent yourself and know how to pivot from social media to TV to music. Next, I see movies. After seeing you on SNL, this girl can act if she wants to. You're an inspirational story. So I know you're strong to get through it because you got to it. So these are gifts for you, Cardi B. Give me the Cardi B, man. Yeah. Now we gonna keep it light. I got a lot of callers on the line that like to say hello to you.
Oh, we doing this?
Yeah, man. You want to do that?
I'm fine that shit. I'm scared.
You scared? Let's see what they say. Fred in North Carolina, man. Fred, what up, bro?
Hey, Fred.
Fred, what up?
Hey, how's it going?
We got Cardi B in here, man. Come on, Fred.
Oh.
What's good, Cardi?
Hey.
Hey, I've been your fan for a long time. I just want to hear you say, "Ew." That joke is like so sexy to me when you say it, because like people just don't get it.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
All right. She's pregnant, dog.
Yeah, and she's a fiance to someone.
All right. Hey, Fred, thanks for your call. Christian in Miami. What up, Christian?
What's good?
Salutations, crew.
What up, man? We got the number one artist in the game right here, bruh.
Cardi, what up, though?
Hey, what's poppin', bye?
Hey, Cardi, I remember I met you in Miami at RNC in 16. You let me take a picture with you. You was real humble. I appreciate that. I threw the picture up on IG. Help your brother out and sign it for me.
Help your brother at what?
And sign the picture?
Sign the picture.
Well, how the hell am I supposed to do that?
You can do it.
What? All right, Christian.
All right, Christian,
All right, man. Hey, man. All right, man. He's starting to embarrass us right here, man. Justin in Ohio. Go ahead. What you want to say?
Hey, Justin.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Cardi B. Hey, look, man, I fuck with you. Like at first, I was sleeping on you a little bit, though. I ain't gonna. But then once that Bodak Yellow came out over the summer.
Man, I hate your phone, man. Put it back up. Hey, Justin, are we on speaker?
Yeah.
Man, take us off speakers. It's Cardi B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there you go. Go
All
ahead.
right, hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Are you?
Oh, Lord.
Jeez.
His phone is
I
messed
fuck
up.
at first, on you a little bit, and like then once that Bodak Yellow came out over the summer, I was like, hold on, who this? And I was like, Cardi B, okay. And then so I just kept playing it over and over again. But I felt the new album too, that Get Up 10. Yeah, it was lyrical, like on some
No, man, you're fine. Basically, he said he wasn't into you at 1st, and then he became a big fan.
Yeah.
You get that a lot?
I get that a lot, and you want to know something? I don't feel a certain type of way. I don't. At first, I used to think like when people were sleeping on me, it's like, watch, I'm gonna show them. But now, I gotta understand. Like I really gotta understand that it's like, it is hard to take a girl that just came out the strip club, is in a reality show. Mm-hmm. It's hard to take it serious, and it's just like there's so many artists that denied doing features with me. Mm-hmm. And they come back around and everything, and I don't feel like a certain type of way, like, oh yeah, well, nope, because I just don't feel a certain type of way, because you just really sometimes just gotta prove yourself to people.
Yeah.
You just have to. Mm-hmm. And once you do prove yourself, don't be on some like, no, fuck you. Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
It is what it is. I want to ask you, because you talk about money in amounts that most average people don't really get a chance to discuss, like $50,000 record deal. Ooh, y'all make that in a month. So when I hear that, I go, wow, you are generating a lot of income, more now than you probably ever have. There are a lot of folks who make money in the streets, or make a certain amount of money but don't know what to do with it because we're not taught, how to really invest money and make your money sustain. What have you learned about money as you made more and how to keep it and how to make it work for you?
That the more money you make, the more taxes you got to pay.
Okay.
True.
True, right?
Because, let me not get into it because I get very sensitive.
Okay. Well, you are carrying.
I get very sensitive to know how much money I got to pay, and I don't know where my money going to, whatever.
Okay.
And I just really advise people to get a business manager, to get an accountants and everything, somebody to manage your money, because next thing you know, you see yourself spending about $300,000 in 1 month, and you don't even know on what. And second, a lot of people like to tell you what to do with your money. Oh, invest. But on what though? Mm-hmm. On what? You might invest in a house. You probably want to buy a house, and you think, oh, you're gonna sell it, and it's gonna cost you more. And things change in 1 year. Mm-hmm. That house that you bought probably cost the same, or probably depreciated. You might end up paying crazy taxes. It might take you years to sell it. You might open a restaurant. It might flunk. Like, get a business manager. Mm-hmm. Get an advisor to tell you on what to invest your money on, because people be so thirsty to tell you to invest. Sometimes if you gotta hold that money for that right time, because you never know when there's a company or there's a little app that comes out and it's like, oh, put a little something in it, boom, and that's just there. Hold it, or just chill on it. Mm-hmm. Don't let nobody pressure you, and don't spend it neither. I'm very cheap. I don't care. I don't care. I am very cheap. Sometimes, y'all might see me with the jewelry, but I'm always looking at my account. Mm. Oh, man, I regret a lot of things, too. I'm not the one. Let me tell you something. I'm not the one that want to take jets everywhere. I don't care. I'm really cool in Delta first class. That's $30,000-$20,000 on what?
Yeah.
Right.
My ears still pop.
Yeah. Cardi B here, ladies and gentlemen.
Cardi, have you considered, as your business begins to grow and your brand, have you thought about if maybe you would want to have your own label and usher in artists and groom them?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't want that responsibility on me, and I don't want to promise somebody a dream that I might not even be able to fulfill. Like, I don't want to tell somebody, like, oh, I could make this happen for you when I can't even make certain things happen for me. I don't.
We were giving you props yesterday for leaving loving hip hop and pursuing your own dream. And then you talked about how you putting out the first album. People always say, well, putting out your first album is like having a baby. That's that you put it out here to the world. Who is your go-to people that you trusted the most when you did something that nobody expected you to do? Is it your family? Is it somebody around in your camp? Who is that one person that when you in doubt, you say, yo, what do you think? Who's that one person?
It's everybody. Let me tell you something about my Libra ass. I'm very indecisive. I feel like sometimes it's really bad that I feel like I don't have like a mind of my own sometimes. Like, I really need people opinion. I really need advice. I always asking my publicist, like, is this good? I'm always asking my sister. She's young. She's in the loop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hennessy.
Yeah, Hennessy. Yeah. I'm always asking my homeboy Partisan when it comes to music. He got a good ear. Yeah. I'm always asking my my engineer F, like, son, tell me the truth. Does this sound good? Like, don't tell me that this is good or not. I'm just always asking people. I'm always asking my man.
That's dope.
Does this sound good, or am I doing something right? What am I doing? Am I doing too much? I'm always asking people.
That's good though. Because you trust. You gotta have this. That's the people around you that you trust. So that's good that you have that.
Yeah,
it's good you have that.
So Offset has told you before that something was that verse was whack. He's told you that.
Yup.
Really? So how did he just said? What did he say?
He'd be like.
She know what that means.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds kind of.
Yeah.
Or he just be like, maybe you gotta do it different. But I like what you're saying though. You gotta do it different.
Yeah. Man, that's very honest of him.
Oh no, he's very honest. He very honest.
He's very honest. Tell him we said what up. We had them come. The Migos came up here and freestyled the whole interview. You know, do you do that? I'm not going to ask you today. Don't worry. But do you do that? Spit on. You know, if we somebody throw a beat on you. Did you go through that process?
I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, I could go hit a beat in the process. No, I'm not gonna tell you that. I gotta write, and it takes me time to write. So I even have my own vocabulary. Certain things, certain sentences, you'll be like, what you trying to say?
Yeah.
Shit, it takes time for me to even articulate a damn sentence when I speak to y'all right now. How you think I'm gonna spit on a damn beat?
Too real.
Wonder, throw a beat on. No,
I'm the type of person that like if I hear like shots in the air, like if I hear shots, it gotta process first. Like it's like, are those shots? Oh, those are shots. Okay, let me start running.
Yeah. It take you that long.
It take me that long.
Cardi B, ladies and gentlemen. Before you go, Invasion of Privacy. When did you come up with that title and why?
I came up with that title first. I was listening to we was just talking. It was just us in the room and everything, and we hearing this song through your phone. And it's like I say invasion of privacy, and I'm like, invasion of privacy because I got no fucking privacy. And it was just while I was doing my album, like these past couple of months, I feel like my privacy has been invaded the most. My life has been invaded the most. Like I feel like I give people a lot, and it's like people still want more. Like it's so crazy. Like when it comes to my pregnancy, I have people harassing me, stalking me. If it's not something about me, it's something about my man. It was just crazy. Like I just felt like I'm really be feeling like I'm an animal in the zoo. Like people want fame, and then people be like, but stop complaining, and people stop talking about you. Then you not popping. No. Certain things, it's just like I want it for me. Let me have certain things for me.
How are you dealing with that anxiety that I've heard you mention? I read that you brought up. I read articles that word seems to come up. A lot of people go see therapy. They'll go sit down and talk with somebody to vent. How do you deal with it? Are you just taking it all in yourself?
I don't feel like colored people see therapists. We don't do that.
You don't do that?
No, we just pray to God.
That's the therapy.
Pray to God. Just have people around you, talk to them. But I kind of stop talking to people around me because it's like I feel like I was giving them anxiety or making them sad or making them or overthinking and everything. But everybody's just there for me. Like the other day, I was freaking out before my album came. I was bugging out. I think I felt like I was losing my mind. I don't know where my dude took a flight. He was there. He had to give me the word of God because he swears he's a deacon. He swears he wanted him. And it just made me feel so much better. It's just, you just got to pray to God because this right here gets crazy. It's too much.
It's a lot, right? But what's the best part of it? We're hearing a flip side that people really don't see. But for you, what's been the best part of this run?
The best part is when you busting your ass and then you see good results. Like when my album dropped, I was expecting my fans and I was expecting people to hear it because it's my first project. But for artists and DJs to go so hard, like congratulating me, people that I never met, people that just I'm seeing that they genuinely rooting for me. It's just like, it feels really good. Yeah, it feels really good. And then legends and people that is just like, I don't even want to meet them because I'm scared. Like, hi, how you doing?
Yeah. That's the best part. That's because they love you, and we love you here. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for your story. We've seen you grow. I'm glad you came by our show last year at South by Southwest. Now we can say we had her win, and continued success. I'm gonna see you later on today.
Okay.
And then we doing TRL. TRL today. I haven't done MTV in I don't know how many years, but
They called you?
They called me. I said, "Who is it?" They said, "Cardi B, man, count me in. Let's have some fun today."
I'm nervous. I heard it's a little different. My sister is hosting too.
Hennessy co-hosting. Matter of fact, y'all doing all the work. I'm just gonna be there to drive the machine.
Well, you gotta lead us in the way.
Nah, I got you. It's nothing to be nervous necessarily. I'll be there. So all you got to do is just be yourself. All right, you and Hennessy. I'm just gonna hand y'all the baton, and you'll see. It'll be fun. It's live at 4 p.m. too on MTV.
That's dope.
All right, so make sure y'all watch it if you're at home. See it online. Cardi, congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man. I know you're going through it, but damn it, I know you're strong enough to get through it. Okay? But we got more coming up. It's Sway in the Morning, Shade 45.
It's Sway in the Morning, only on Shade 45.